Hello, my dear friends. I am Devanshi. Today, let's revise the chapter Acid, Bases, and Salt. That is chapter number 4 of Science Ncert Class 7. This is a chapter of chemistry that we are learning today. Well, now somewhere or the other you have heard about the term acids. Now, what are acids? Like curd, lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar, all these taste sour. All the substances that taste sour are known as acid. And these substances taste sour because they contain acid, and the chemical nature of such substances can be said to be acidic. The word acid has came from a Latin word acere, A-C-E-R-E, and that means sour in Latin. Now these acids, the acids in these substances are basically the natural acids. Okay, now let's talk about the bases. Now what are bases? The substances which are bitter in taste and those feel soapy while touching can be referred to as bases. The nature of such substances, such as you can say soap, etc., is basic. Okay, now let's talk about the various indicators. Now what is the need of indicator? Like a special type of substances are used to test whether a substance is acidic or basic, and these substances are known as indicators. The indicator change the color when added to a solution containing an acidic or a basic substance. Turmeric, litmus, China rose petals, all of these are some natural indicators, and phenolphthalein, etc., or methyl orange can be referred to as and these can be referred to as indicators also. Now let's talk about the first indicator, that is litmus, a natural dye, and this is one of the most important indicator. The most commonly used natural indicator is litmus. It is extracted from lichens. It has a purple color in distilled water. When added to an acidic solution, it turns red, and when added to a basic solution, it turns to blue color. And these are mostly available in form of a solution and mainly in form of strips of paper known as litmus paper. Generally, these are available in red, blue colors. Okay, I hope you understand. Now let's know some of the examples of acids and bases. I will tell you some of the acids and in which they are found. First, let's talk about acetic acid. Acetic acid is present in vinegar. Then second one is the formic acid, and formic acid is present in ant string or bee string. Then third one is the citric acid, and these are present in citrus fruits such as oranges, lemon, etc. Then lactic acid, which are present in curd. Then oxalic acid, this fifth one, and oxalic acid is present in spinach. Then sixth one is ascorbic acid, and these are present in amla, citrus fruits, and this can be referred to as vitamin C. Then the last, that is tartaric acid, and these are mainly present in tamarind or grapes, unripe mangoes, etc. Now these were some of the acid, and these all are natural. And now let's talk about bases. Some of the examples of bases are, first one is calcium hydroxide, and this is present in lime water. Then second one is ammonium hydroxide, which is present in window cleaner. Then next one is sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, and these two are present in soap. Then next one is the magnesium hydroxide, which is present in milk of magnesia. The most strongest of all the bases is sodium hydroxide and the potassium hydroxide, which are present in, yes, absolutely, soap. Now, I told you about litmus. Now, let's talk about the turmeric and another natural substances. Now, for this, to make it, we need a teaspoon of turmeric powder and add a little water, and we have to make a paste out of it. Then make a turmeric paper by depositing turmeric paste on bottling paper, filter paper and drying it. Then cut thin strips of yellow paper obtained. Put a drop of soap solution in the strip of turmeric paper. And so this was how we make a turmeric indicator. Now let's talk about the next and one of the most important topic, that is neutralization. Now here we are going to talk about an indicator, that is phenolphthalein. Now for this we need fill 1/4 of a test tube with dilute hydrochloric acid, and we have to note its color. Then note down the color of phenolphthalein solution also. Add 2 to 3 drops of indicator to the acid. Now shake the test tube gently, and here we will observe some changes in the color of the acid. Now after this we have to add the acidic solution, a drop of sodium hydroxide solution by a dropper. Stir this tube gently, and you must have observed some color change in the solution. And now continue adding the sodium hydroxide solution drop by drop while stirring till the pink color just appears. Now add 1 more drop of dilute hydrochloric acid. Did you observe something? The solution again became colorless. Again add 1 drop of sodium hydroxide. Is there any color change? Yes, the solution again becomes pink. Was this a magic? No, it is evident that when solution is basic, phenolphthalein gives a pink color. On other hand, when the acidic solution is, when we put the acidic solution, it remains colorless. Why? Well, when an acid is mixed with a base, both the solution neutralize the effect of the other, and this solution is known as neutral substance. Now let's talk about neutralization. The neutralization reaction, in neutralization reaction, a new substance is formed, and that is, yes, absolutely, that is salt. Salt can be acidic, basic, or neutral in nature. Thus, neutralization can be defined as the reaction between an acid and base is known as neutralization. Salt and water are produced in this process along with the evolution of heat. So, in chemical formula we can write acid plus base gives salt plus water along with heat. Heat is basically denoted as a triangle. Now here's an example of the neutralization reaction. Hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, plus sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, gives sodium chloride, that is NaCl, plus water H2O. Now let's talk some of the examples of neutralization, and this is the last topic for today. First, ingestion. Our stomach, as you all know, that it contains hydrochloric acid and it helps us to digest food. But too much of acid in the stomach also causes indigestion. Sometimes indigestion is very painful. To relieve indigestion, we take an antacid such as milk of magnesia, which contains magnesium hydroxide, and this neutralization the effect of excessive acid. Second one is ant bite, and this is the most common example of neutralization. When an ant bites, it injects the acidic liquid. or as I told you that acid is the formic acid into the skin. The effect of the acid can be neutralized by rubbing moist baking soda, that is calcium hydrogen carbonate, or calamine solution which contains zinc carbonate, and this will neutralize the effect of ant bite on us, and it will give us relief. The third one is soil treatment. Excessive use of chemical fertilizations make the soil very acidic. Plants do not grow well in the soil, whether the soil becomes too acid or basic. When the soil is too acidic, it is treated with bases like quicklime, that is calcium oxide, or slaked lime, that is calcium hydroxide. Yes. If the soil is basic, organic matter or compost is added to it. Organic matter releases acid which neutralizes the basic nature of the soil. So did you understand? Okay, let's move forward. Now here comes the fourth and the last example, that is factory waste. The waste of many factories contain acid, as you all know. If they are allowed to flow into the water bodies, the acids will kill several water living organisms such as fishes and other organisms. The factory bases are therefore neutralized by adding basic substances. So this was all for today. Hope you learned something new in today's video. Thank you.